Good evening and welcome to the Monday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Trinidad and Tobago. 3 people, one of whom was said to be an alleged illegal gunsmith, linked to a criminal gang, were shot dead on Sunday morning in separate incidents. The first victim was identified by police as Roger Mirage, a coconut vendor and a father of 8. The other 2 were identified as Keon Motley and Stephen Phillip. Their murders have taken the country's murder toll for the year so far to 233, compared to 209 for the corresponding period last year. Police said Phillip was linked to the 6th gang and was skilled in building and repairing weapons. A senior police officer described him as, quote-unquote, a very powerful person for criminals. Now we tell you that at least 12 people died and an unspecified number were injured in a stampede at a soccer stadium in El Salvador, the Central American country's government said. Alianza FC and Club Deportivo FAS were playing the second leg of their playoff quarterfinal game at the Cuscatlan Stadium in San Salvador, the country's capital, when play was suspended after a stampede broke out in the general section. The venue is one of the largest stadiums in Central America and has an official capacity of more than 44,000 fans. The federation added that they would immediately request a report on the incident, while also suspending the tournament after Saturday's events, calling for a meeting with the Security Commission of Sports. The incident comes after a deadly stampede last year killed 135 spectators at a stadium in Indonesia, East Java, in October. Many were crushed as they fled for exits after police fired tear gas into the crowd. Jamaican opposition leader Mark Golden said he will provide 80% of the salary increase announced for legislators and public servants to needy causes. Quote-unquote, I did not come into politics to enrich myself, but to serve the people of Jamaica, he said. Earlier this week, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark told Parliament that annual adjustments have been made across the entire administrative leadership level on the public sector in order to attract and retain high-caliber leadership. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, speaking at the ceremony marking the birth anniversary of former Prime Minister Hugh Lawson, said the salary adjustments will allow for greater interest in the political field. As a result of the new salaries, Holness will receive 28.8 million Jamaican dollars annually as of April 1 next year, while Golden will be paid $25.7 million. Golden told reporters that he will be retaining 20% of the salary increase while giving the remainder to needy causes. Quote-unquote, as leader of the opposition, I must lead by example. At a time like this, I will therefore redirect the bulk of the 240+% increase in my pay and retain 20% of the increase and contribute the rest to persons in need and other worthy causes. Thank you for watching. I'm TIANA.